The video game industry was the largest media industry in 2020, meaning that it made more money than film, music, and TV over the last 12 months. And this makes a lot of sense, as so many great games came out since the beginning of 2020. And as you might have guessed, I played some of them. But some games are better than others. So today, I will give you my top 5 favorite games of 2020. But before I start, I will not be counting re-releases, ports, or definitive editions on this list because I feel like that will be a bit unfair. It was very hard to pick what would be at the bottom of this list, as I really enjoyed playing all of these games this year. But when trying to think of what game I was least likely to pick up and play, Animal Crossing New Horizons came to my mind. Animal Crossing New Horizons was probably the game I was most excited for this year, as I could barely sleep the night before the game came out. And the game lived up to my expectations, and I was having a blast talking to villagers, decorating my house, and terraforming my island. That was until about June, when I started to lose interest, which was odd, as I played over 500 hours of New Leaf on my 3DS, and I still haven't even done everything in that game. But even though I felt that the game was a bit more empty than the previous title, the game is still fun to play. Valorant is a game that I am horrible at, but that doesn't really matter, as I still have a blast playing this game by myself and with a group of friends. The game might be competitive focused, but I don't really care, because I love making dumb or funny plays with my friends that may or may not annoy our teammates. My biggest problem is with the main game mode's length, as I feel like the first to 13 rounds is a bit too long. If there was a shorter version without randomized loadouts, I'd probably be playing this game way more. But this problem doesn't really change how I feel about the game, and getting an ace in Valorant is one of my favorite gaming moments of 2020. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity is the only game on this list that I have not beaten yet, but it just shows that you don't have to beat the game to see how amazing it is. The gameplay of Age of Calamity is fun and addicting, with 18 different playable characters you can use to murder Ganon's forces. The game also makes you feel extremely overpowered, as you can easily defeat hundreds of enemies quite quickly. I also liked that the game expands the story of Breath of the Wild, but this game does get a bit repetitive when you start replaying levels to grind for materials or XP. Also, there are some characters that are just not fun to play as, but other than these two problems, this game is still really good. These last two games were very hard to place, but screw it, Spider-Man Miles Morales is number 2. I've already done a whole video on Miles Morales, so if you want my full opinion of the game, check out that video. But for my quick opinion, the gameplay is great, the graphics are amazing, and I thought the story was pretty good. Miles Morales is also the 3rd game I've ever fully completed. I still really enjoyed my time playing this phenomenal game. Doom Eternal is amazing. The gameplay is fast-paced and addicting, as the game gives you tons of movement options and weapons that make mowing down demons extremely fun and satisfying. I also believe that the game is extremely well balanced, because the game stays challenging without you ever feeling weak. Some of my favorite new additions are that different guns now work better or worse on different enemies, and the new health, armor, and ammo systems. I also like the new demons, the level design, the boss battles, battle mode, the story, and the new cosmetic items. This game is just dumb fun, and I can't wait for the next DLC. Hello everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. This was either the first video of 2021 or the last of 2020. It really just matters when I decided to edit this video. So yeah, thanks for watching, subscribe, and do that stuff, and well, goodbye. Have a great new year.